If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Well, welcome back to Daybreak, and Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director at Fayetteville High School, joins us. And Coach, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Jimmy.
Thanks for being with us. And a long road trip against Woodland. Is it the Bobcats? Is that the name?
Woodland Bobcats.
Yeah,
that's exactly
that's a long haul over to East Alabama.
Well, we're looking forward to it. It's we'll start meeting, get a bite, and get a little rest, but about halfway there, so we're just fine.
Talk about the fall camp for the Wolves and heading into the first game tonight.
We have had a great fall camp. I can't be more excited about where the kids are right now. We went to Fort McClellan this past summer. So those guys got introduced to the ropes course and obstacle courses and everything from making up a bed to learning how to put the condiments on the table correctly. So everything about it was about discipline.
Now, seriously, I mean, you mentioned the condiments, but, discipline is everything.
Everything. They really did have to have everything in a straight line on the table. But discipline is everything, and there for those guys in the National Guard. And discipline is everything for us as a football team. So if you ain't got discipline, you don't have anything. We have a group of kids that understands what being a family is, what pulling together is, and they understand a great deal about discipline. So they're a good group to work with.
Half a dozen years or so for you as head coach down at Fayetteville, and the Wolves looking for bigger and better things. You got a pretty good core of guys coming back with experience last year.
Right. We got several guys coming back that had good playing time last year. Got a lot of new faces this year, but very excited about what our offensive line brings. Very excited about our skill positions. We're not that deep of a team. We can't go too deep, but that's about it. We have 28 guys on the ball club, so but it's 28 strong.
What are you expecting, or what would you like to see from your club game one tonight against the Bobcats?
Discipline play, no turnovers, discipline play, and really and truly. That first game is, and we're playing a week 0 game. Never ever played a week 0. It's usually a jamboree. But this is a real game, so being able to get off on the snap count, being able to wrap up on tackles, being able to block. It's the same old thing, being able to block and tackle.
Now, you guys are forging new frontier in several areas, including live streaming your games every Friday night. And then next year, you have been a big proponent of the instant replay, and you go in with both feet next year.
Absolutely. Well, we tried to get that done this year. It just didn't pan out this year for us, but we will have instant replay next year for certain. This year, we're going on the NFHS network, National Federation of High Schools. And every game that we have at home will be live streamed. So we're excited about that. Our whole thing in Talladega County is #leading the way. So Fayetteville tries to do that in athletics as well. Leading the way, doing new things, new frontiers, and our kids can take part in that. And the thing about it's not just football. We can put our softball out there. We can put our baseball out there, our basketball. Any sport at the school, we can put it out there on live stream. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, being in a rural area, and not everybody can get to the games, and big supporters of Fayetteville athletics, they can watch it live stream and be right there at it.
Absolutely. Well, what I've heard is coaches testifying about people that have graduated from their schools going off being in the armed services and being able to watch that overseas and things like that is pretty neat. Yeah. So we want the same thing for our alumni.
The Bobcats from Woodland over in East Alabama, historically, they've had a good football program, and they're kind of like Fayetteville in a rural area where football and athletics is everything.
Well, they have a very nice facility there, and they'll have their kids ready. It'll be a hard-nosed football game tonight. Our kids are ready for the challenge. They're excited about the challenge, but the Bobcats will be ready to play football.
Why was John Limbaugh really interested in forging new frontier with instant replay? Why?
Well, the thing about instant replay is, for years I've said I don't like that. I want to just call it on the field. And I think baseball is a type of game. I can't stand to see those things replayed in a baseball game. It's just not right. Baseball is that natural sport, but football is a sport that's very difficult. I think it's the most difficult sport to play.
It's very quick.
Very quick game, very physical game. And because those kids pour so much energy and effort into this thing, I think it has to be right. Everybody makes mistakes, and I would myself not want to be an official. Mm-hmm. It's a very tough place to be out on that field. So they're there for the kids, and it's all about the kids. And if we have to get this thing right through instant replay, let's get it right.
Absolutely. The Coach John Limbaugh Coach's Corner brought to you by Lori Darling down in Fayetteville, Alabama. You've been there a time or two, haven't you?
I've been there a time or two. They do a great job. They also feed our football team 4 games of the season. They'll feed our football team. They do a great job. You can't get a bad meal there.
And if you love catfish or barbecue or vegetables, you'll love Lori Darling's in Fayetteville, Alabama. More with Coach John Limbaugh right after this.
Coming soon, the all-new WFEB at 100.9 FM.
That's right, FM.
The all-new B101 will feature Sylacauga's best hits and all-time favorites. You'll hear Sylacauga Aggies football, the Alabama Crimson Tide, the best contests and promotions around, plus live and local programming from real people. Sylacauga's new favorite station is coming soon. WFEB is moving to 100.9 FM, the all-new B101.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here. We are so excited to help you get a better night's sleep. That's right. Holidays are all about mattress shopping. Everybody knows that. And you will not find a better sleep than our Scott Living collection.
Get a free box spring with the purchase of a Scott Living mattress during the Restonic Labor Day mattress sale. Enjoy healthy, comfortable sleep on a Scott Living mattress. And when you buy the mattress, you get the box spring free. Plus 24 months special financing during the Restonic Labor Day mattress sale.
The Coach John Limbaugh coaching segment with the Fayetteville Wolves brought to you by Lori Darlings. Do you like salmon, Coach?
I love it. I had me some salmon patties the last time I was there.
Oh, yeah, they do that good. That's at Lori Darlings in Fayetteville. Make sure you get there this weekend. All you can eat fish night tonight and tomorrow night down in Fayetteville. Some of the guys that you are dependent upon, kind of lean on for maybe senior leadership or playing time this fall?
Yeah. Well, we got several kids that are, we have 11 on each side of the ball that's instrumental. I think of John Dalton Pate, a kid that's really become a vocal and on the field leader. He didn't just talk it, he walks it. Mm-hmm. Do anything we ask him to do. Rhett Hayes, another senior playing offensive line for us, doing really great things. Our quarterback, Blake, and Blake's been a great joy this year in that he is really working hard to be the best player he can be. Blake Manchin doing a great job. Some guys that's kind of stepped up, surprises to us, are Brady Ritchie doing a great job for us at running back position. And we got some other leaders there as well. You know, Darian Cook tweaked his knee a little bit. I don't know how active he'll be tonight. But he's been right there on top of things for us in practice and everything. He's kind of like been a coach out there on the field. So we've got several guys. And one, you know, JD, John Dalton Pate is going to play at the next level, but also Zach Roberts, tight end for us, defensive end, really has a great set of hands on him. You'll see him at the next level as well as John Dalton. They're both going to go to the next level.
I've always heard that you really don't have to be good. It's kind of like me. I don't have to be good, but I surround myself with people that are good. Well, and you got a great coaching staff there.
I got a great coaching staff. You know, we had Matt Moore step in last year into our school, and he's doing a great job for us. We just hired John Thad Rogers, and he's really working very hard. I've got the best volunteer coaches in the county. I really do. Tony White's doing a great job having Coach Reed on defense, having me on the offensive side of the ball as well. We have Daryl Manchin and Michael Guy. I could not do this thing without those guys. They really are phenomenal. Great staff and great support staff. Our administration at the school, Principal Amy Smith and our assistant principals, Ms. Key and Mr. Pinson, are doing great work for us and help us out in so many different ways. But I guess right-hand man is Coach Mark Reed, and he's become a really good friend. He's a great guy, but boy, he really works hard. He stays late and works hard, and that's what you got to have is great people around you.
Finally this morning, first game on the road tonight against the Woodland Bobcats for the Fayetteville Wolves. And not only is Coach Limbaugh an educator, he's a football coach, he's a minister as well. On Fridays, it's got to be jam-packed, especially the schedule with an early travel Friday too. Walk us through a day like this.
Well, we'll go through our program always meets at my church, Fayetteville United Methodist, and we have breakfast there together. So we'll leave from breakfast and we'll go through a normal school day. But today we'll get out about 2 o'clock, pack everything, put everything on the bus, and at 2:30 we'll leave. We'll stop on the way at Big B Barbecue in Alex City. We have to really go about 15 minutes out of the way to eat. It's not a whole lot of places in Wadowley to get about to eat.
Right.
So, and then we'll get to the school about 5 o'clock, get settled in, walk the field, and get the kids taped up, and we'll hit the gridiron.
What are you thinking on a trip like this? When you're on the bus, whether it's a charter bus or a school bus, what are some of your thoughts? You got to be a lot of thoughts run through your mind as you head for a 7 o'clock kickoff.
Well, really and truly, I'll think about what am I going to run on that first play. And I'll have the first series.
You need that by 7 o'clock,
You need that by 7 o'clock. I'm still thinking about it right now. Every coach has their things they think about, but on that bus, I'll be thinking about, all my coaches are watching the kids, and the kids are really settled down thinking about the game as well, but I'll be sitting there thinking about my first series.
Do you watch tape on the bus?
No, okay. I don't watch tape on the bus. I watched all the tape on the previous days leading up to it. And we do our film session on Sunday afternoons after church and before church. So coaches, we watch it at the house, we watch it together. So we've already got that part in place. That part's done. And really on the bus, it's a quiet time. It's a time where you reflect and you look, and I'll have that first series down, but after the game gets going, I'm kind of off the cuff guy, and I like to call what I see. I got people in the booth watching where the gaps are, watching if a player comes out, things like that. So there's a lot that goes into it, but I've got a great staff around me, and it's a lot of fun.
One more note with Coach John Limbaugh as the Wolves get set for Woodland tonight. First game of the season, 0 game over in East Alabama against the Woodland Bobcats. How do you balance things? You're a coach. You're an educator, you're a minister, you're a family guy. How do you balance all of that and keep your sanity?
Well, I have a mighty God that helps me do all that. I can't do that on my own. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, but you really have to compartmentalize things and put things in its place. So in anything in life, there are a lot of people that do a lot of things, and you just have to ask God to help you, and you just take things one step at a time, and you compartmentalize. And I've had people asking that question for a long time now, and I really don't know any different. I've always done a lot of different things. I guess keep busy, keep you out of trouble.
Sounds good. Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director at Fayetteville High School, as the Wolves get set for Woodland tonight. Coach, we'll see you hopefully with that big W next Friday morning about this time.
Absolutely. Thanks for allowing me to be here, and go Wolves.
You're welcome. John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director at Fayetteville School, brought to you by Lori Darling's Restaurant in Fayetteville, Alabama. More Daybreak right after this.